And welcome back to New Twist Radio with this special edition of New Twist Radio Presents. And of course, today we are here with Ryan Hunter, founder of Blue Demon Athletics. And we are here to talk about Do More 24 Delaware. Now, of course, New Twist Radio and Ryan Hunter are no stranger to each other. We see him on here all the time, but we don't often get to talk about the nonprofit organization that he founded, entitled Blue Demon Athletics. First of all, Ryan, how have you been? And tell us a little bit about Blue Demon Athletics.
Man, I'm absolutely amazing. The last 30 days leading up to today's event, Do More 24, have been absolutely exhausting, but it's been an absolute reward for me. And in about another hour, things are going to kick off. It's going to get hot and hectic, and we're going to have some fun, man. This is our third year participating in Do More 24 as my nonprofit, Blue Demon Athletics, which I founded to help keep Delawareans living a healthy and active lifestyle.
Why? Let me ask you this: you saw the need for that. Where did you see the need for that? Is there not many avenues for people to find? Did you just want to create another avenue for people, or is just your love of helping people? But where did you come up with the concept of what you wanted to do with your nonprofit?
So, growing up, I was our generation, we lived outside. Yes. We lived outside. Where I grew up in Dunleith, I was a Dunleith Blue Demon, hence the name Blue Demon Athletics. I was a Dunleith Blue Demon. We were always out in the neighborhood, and closest to us for the longest time was Rose Hill Boys and Girls Club. One of the biggest places for the kids in the area to actually be active. Over time, we saw a huge decline in that. Actually, right around the corner, they opened up the Police Athletic League in Garfield Park. I do believe that there were huge numbers back then, which was the late 90s. But over the last 2 decades or so, there really haven't been many avenues to keep kids engaged and just get them outside and being active. And it's been a trickle-down effect to families. We've seen parents having to work more and more. We've seen lack of activity just across the board, whether it be recreational leagues for adults, recreational leagues for children. I grew up playing baseball in the Newcastle Babe Ruth League, which when I came back to Delaware, I found out no longer existed. When I came up, there were 8 teams in the Route 9 corridor, and we had thriving teams. Each team had at least 15 kids on it. So you think there's still kids in these areas that want to participate in athletics. And a big thing with our economy right now, and we see it in every avenue, is inflation. The prices to do things are so astronomical that it really pushes people in a certain economic system out of being able to participate. So we saw that as being a big avenue of need.
Absolutely. And which brings us back to Do More 24. It's a 24-hour period in which people are able to donate to nonprofits in the state of Delaware.
Yeah.
You know better than I do. Tell us a little bit about Do More 24.
Man, Do More 24 is an absolutely amazing event. It has been proclaimed Delaware's Day of Giving. This event runs from 6 p.m. 6 p.m. this evening until 6 p.m. tomorrow. So it is a true 24-hour event. You can check out the live stream at domore24de.org. It's going to be running live for 24 hours. It's just an amazing event. You get to see how many organizations here in Delaware are impacted by one day of giving. And I don't know the exact figure off the top of my head, but I know there were multiple millions of dollars raised last year. So to think of what type of impact a group of people can have in one day, we raised multiple millions of dollars in 24 hours for nonprofits across the state of Delaware. It was an absolutely amazing event.
How generous have the Blue Demon Athletic donors been?
Man, so our very first year, which was 2020, it was our first year learning the system for us and how things worked with Do More 24. I can honestly say I wasn't as prepared to get involved and engaged in the event as I should have been. Uh, Again, learning pains. Our first year, we raised just about $1,100, which again, for our organization was huge because it was going directly to impacting what goes on in the community. Last year, our second year, was a really good year. We got a little bit more engaged, a little bit more involved. We ended up raising close to $7,100. It was a huge push from the Michael K. Ingram II Adult Baseball League. The teams that participate in our league actually drove some of the fundraising as well. And, it was a really good outcome last year. We grew tenfold. And I think this year coming up, we have a really aggressive goal to combine those first 2 years, the 1,100 and the 7,100. And we set an aggressive goal of $8,200 this year. So we're hoping to match and exceed what we've done in the past, just because we've been getting the word out there. There's a lot more involvement, and people in Delaware have just Delaware and the surrounding area. Because you're in Philadelphia, you give to the organization. We had one individual, Yana, and I always say that she was from Croatia. Yes. We had a donation come in from as far as Croatia. So this, although it's a Delaware event, it's a global impact. The reach goes as far as your influence. And, we span the globe to get donations. So I absolutely love what Spur Impact and the United Way of Delaware have done in putting this event on for us.
Do More 24 Delaware happening right now. You don't want to miss out. Be a part of this gracious day of giving. Ryan, why don't you explain to us or tell us a little bit about what Blue Demon Athletics has been able to do with some of these donations that have come in?
Oh yeah. So, Blue Demon Athletics, again, keeping true to our mission, which is keeping Delawareans living healthy and active lifestyles. We've been able to do a few things. Our very first year, with the $1,100 we raised, went right back into helping launch the Frieri Charter School of Wilmington's baseball team. We got to support the school, which is a charter in Wilmington, by helping produce their uniforms for their baseball team in their first year of existence. So that was really huge for us to partner with a school, an inner city school, and helping bring a baseball program back to life, or to life initially. In the past, we have also sponsored teams in Purple Stride, which is a 5K here in Delaware, in support of the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network. Obviously, you know me, but for those that don't, my life was changed in 1998 by pancreatic cancer. I lost my mother. So I've participated in support and in honor of my mother since, and being able to help through the organization, sponsor teams and help generate funds for that nonprofit as well through Blue Demon Athletics has been a really big part of why I do it. We've also sponsored some runners in the Attack Addiction 5K, which goes to supporting recovery here in Delaware, which is obviously huge here in the United States, but locally, recovering from addiction is really huge. So I love to support what they do, being that I supported in honor of my father, who I lost in 2017. My father battled with addiction throughout my lifetime. So I do that in respect and honor of my father, Eddie Knight. So also, this year was a really big event for one participant in particular, Monet Lawton. We saw what she was doing in preparation for running her first marathon. So we supported and sponsoring Monet on her very first 26.2 mile run. Absolutely amazing that she got to take place got to take part in the Miami Marathon last month in February, right before the Super Bowl down in Florida.
That's cool. Her very first marathon. That's awesome. And Blue Demon Athletics was able to be a big part of that by sponsoring her through that. That's awesome. And Blue Demon Athletics doing some wonderful things there in the state of Delaware. And and just you yourself doing good things outside of the state of Delaware as well. You kind of you spread your wings, you kind of expand yourself. But today is all about Delaware. Today is all about Do More 24. Today is all about a day
Yes.
of giving. And of course, we're here talking with the founder of Blue Demon Athletics, Mr. Ryan Hunter. Can you tell us about any donations that you may have received so far?
Well, so we have received a few donations, and mind you, the fundraising does not officially start until 6 p.m. So you still have time to log on to domore24.org and register because it's going to start very soon. So make sure that you log on to domore24de.org, or you can also log on to bluedemonathletics.org and see our link on the page for the fundraiser as well. We are ready to get it up and running. So even though the fundraising hasn't started yet, we have received a few donations in advance in preparation for today from a few of our sponsors, which are DryJect, National Appliance Warehouse, Barksdale and Affiliates Realty, Amplified Mobile Services, and a huge one, and thank you to you, in New Twist Radio.
Absolutely. Look, I'm always willing to. We're always willing to support here at New Tools Radio. You do a lot of things for us, so we always want to support and have your back as well, and have the Blue Demon Athletics back as well. Is there anything special you got going on this year? Predicting the forecast in 2022. What you got? Anything special on the horizon?
Oh man, so there's so much out there. We are looking to launch a youth baseball initiative here in Wilmington. Um, I don't want to give too much detail on it yet because it's not out there, but we will be partnering with Droop Johnson and the William Hicks Anderson Center with their Warriors baseball team. So we're going to help collaborate with them. We did also donate some equipment to those kids last year. So to make sure that their season went on, we donated a few bats. We donated a few dozen baseballs. We donated catcher's equipment to make sure that those kids have what they needed for their first year up and running. So we're going to obviously help again with their second year, make sure that they have some much needed equipment to make their team perform even better. But we're working on a separate youth baseball initiative here in the city of Wilmington. I'm hoping to work with a few individuals dedicated to the game to making sure that we teach the kids the right way to play baseball. It's going to be very key. Also, we have some very special things coming up with the Michael K. Ingram II Adult Baseball League here in Delaware, which their season starts at the end of April, Sunday, April 24th. So obviously we sponsor a Blue Demons baseball team within that league, which I also manage, and I am the league president. So we have a few initiatives running with that, which I can't wait to roll out. It's going to be fun. We're going to do some very fun things with our All-Star game. So Blue Demon Athletics, in conjunction with another huge nonprofit here, we're going to do some things for awareness and hope to pack out that stadium. It's going to be really interesting. Again, I don't want to give all the details until the ink is dry, but we're going to do a lot. And if you have time to come out and support us tonight, we are going to be at the Green Turtle in Newark, Delaware, 425 Stanton Christiana Road. We're going to be there from 6 p.m. to close, kicking off tonight's event for Do More 24 Delaware. So me, a few members of the Blue Demon baseball team, we're going to be live at location in the party room. So please feel free to come on out and support us. Green Turtle has been a huge advocate for us, and they are allowing us to host this evening as a Funds for Friends event. And with those Funds for Friends events, anybody who comes out and buys anything, whether they eat some food, buy a drink, if they are mentioning that they are there in support of Blue Demon Athletics, Green Turtle is going to provide a donation of 20% of your total bill. So if you want to come on out, spend $100, spend $1,000, we're going to get a donation. Notice how I went from 100 to 1,000, but come on out, eat some food, have a few drinks, say hello to us, and help a worthwhile cause here in Newcastle County and in Delaware.
Before we get out of here, give them that address to the Green Turtle again, where you're going to be.
Yes, the Green Turtle is located at 425 Stanton Christiana Road in Newark, Delaware. If you know where Del Tech Stanton campus is, it's literally directly across the street. We're right by Christiana Hospital. Come on out, have some fun with us tonight. We're here from 6 p.m. till about close, until they kick us out.
Until they kick you out, because it's all for a good cause. So they may let you stay in there for a little bit. Maybe not. We don't know, but it's all for a good cause either way. DoMore24de.org. Go over there to make your donations to the nonprofit of your choice. We suggest Blue Demon Athletics, but it's all about giving. So make sure you just give to your heart's desire. And you know, it's all for a good cause. It's all to help. It's all to make this place a better place and making Delaware a better Delaware. So definitely, if you feel so inclined, go ahead and give a donation. That's DoMore24de.org. All right.
And remember, if you want to donate to us directly, right there is the Instagram page. Follow Blue Demon Athletics Inc. on Instagram. The link is in the bio for our Do More 24 page. If you want to give directly to us, click on that link. It's right there. Also, if you want to go to bluedemonathletics.org, it is on our website. Check that out. You can donate directly from there to the organization for Do More 24. We truly appreciate everybody that gives, and I wish I had the time to run down the list of the 90 some individuals who have given to us over the last 2 years, and about the 15 to 20 local businesses who have contributed to us over the last 2 years. I wish I could, but many of you know who you are. They are also listed as sponsors and participants on the website. So I truly thank each and every one of you, and especially those this year who have already contributed. Dryject, National Appliance Warehouse, Barksdale and Affiliates Realty, Amplified Mobile Services, and a huge thank you to New Twist Radio and Joab Multimedia.
Absolutely, absolutely. Mr. Hunter, Blue Demon Athletics founder, Do More 24 Delaware, DoMore24de.org. Make the donations. We are going to get out of here because he's got a lot of work to do. He's trying to make these things happen. And if you go down to the Green Turtle, say hello.
Please do.
Well, that's all we got. We're going to get up out of here because Mr. Hunter got some things to do. We want to thank y'all for donating. Thank y'all for checking us out. And we'll catch y'all next year right here on Do More 24. Hopefully, if Blue Demon Athletics
we will be back. We will be back.
Talk to y'all next time.